Hey everyone, welcome to the second half of the 18 ordeal, right? So all of this is just sped up footage times 3 speed. Took me about like an hour. I want to say that it was worse than it is because it was. Like you're seeing this, right? You're thinking, man, only 20 minutes of sped up footage. And it's like, remember that times 3 speed. It took me many attempts. Because this 18 is like the Peppy Gals team is just not built for this. With like without insane luck you can get, and right there I made a mistake of not giving Khalifa the full the stack. Anyway, we die because she fails to dodge. Now, I was going with the same strategy I did last episode, which was I changed over. I was doing full Peppy Gals, but then I went for Tech Ultimate Gohan because I realized that you could lower her defense with VIDEL on the unit super. I really think they should have given her more. Like they should have given her attack and defense lowering on regular supering because like they knew this stage was coming out, right? They do this stuff in advance, right? Like they plan the easy aids and stuff. So they bring out this fight where you can't stun, can't seal, can't, well, you can attack and defense lowering, but then most of the Peppy Gals team, just like the Universe 6 girls, they lower defense. Kefla lowers defense. Kale, Khalifa, uh, Fidel lowers defense on the unit super. But like if they gave one of them attack and defense lowering, like Chila, she stuns and seals, but like just 18 just takes away everything. So it's kind of like the Peppy Gals team. I don't know what they were thinking. They knew this fight was coming, and I mean, I guess Chile did come out, before this fight, so I understand, right? But like with Vidal, they could have at least given her lowers attack because we can only lower her defense with this team because we can't lower her attack. So every super is just devastating, instant death for us. And Kefla let me down a lot. Kefla, I kind of understand, right? Only I think it's 60% chance to dodge, so you kind of get it, right? But Khalifa is like maybe just in your mind, whenever you have a, ooh, right here, I use the active skill. I was like, okay, we can use the active skill. We get 20% attack, and then I saw the debuff, and I was like, oh yeah, we get 20% minus to our defense. So it becomes a even more of a risk to transform the Videls. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Talking about Khalifa, maybe in my mind, every time I use her, it's either full Universe 6 or against a Universe Survival Saga enemy. So she does the guaranteed dodging, right? Because you're never going to use her unless she guaranteed dodges or unless she gets a really high chance. Because on a full Universe 6 team, I think it's a 96% chance. So, it's not guaranteed. You will get caught eventually. But it's better than pretty much every unit apart from, AGL UI turn 1. So, yeah. And she just has that all the time to think when you have a full Universe 6 team. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, the team we were doing, the team we were running Gohan. So, it was Videl, Chilai, Gohan, 21, Caulifla, who else? Kefla. I think that's it. That's 7, isn't it? And then the Videl friend. Yeah, 3 million. Because, lowers defense, right? So she lowers our defense, and then she lowers the defense even more every turn. And then Videl has our, yeah. So it kind of doesn't work out. And what the strategy was I was using Ghost Dusters on every turn that Chilai wasn't on there, because Chilai gives us a Scouter, so we know where the super is. But on turns where we don't know, it's just devastating if we get caught with the wrong unit. So you can see the instant super from 18 right there. I was doing a whole load of thinking here, because I was thinking, like, do I want to float off Gohan or do I float off Chilai? And I actually do make the mistake of floating off Chilai here, because then we lose our Scouter, right? You do want to. You don't have to have Gohan and Videl on the same turn. Just because the unit super, you can have Gohan in slot 7, and she can still get it because it's Gohan or Great Saiyaman on the team, right? But you'd want to have them together anyway, just because they have Cold Judgment. You know, Cold Judgment, right? It's the only like really good thing she has. She has like Battlefield Diva, which is also good. But like apart from those two, there's literally like nothing good in her. You know, Link said like money, like garbage like that. Champion strength. It's a good Link, but distribution is very bad, right? Ugh. Anyway, continuing on, it's just like the whole team is just dodge or die for this thing, except like for Gohan. Even then, Gohan won't be as his highest because his whole strength, right, is that he can stack, he can guard, he can like guard with damage reduction, he does stacking. But then when 18 lowers your attack and defense, like it doesn't really, like you're playing against her, right? You're fighting for time. You have to get more debuffs on her than she can get on you. And you know, when Gohan does triple supers, it's pretty good. But when he does like one super and double supers, it's not the best. Yeah. This fight took a lot out of me, man, because it's like, this was 1 hour, and I mean, I guess I don't need to talk for 6 minutes straight. No, not 6. For 20 minutes straight, right? I can let just the music take over and stuff like that. Ooh, yeah. Right here, I was looking for teams because I was getting fed up, right? I was looking for teams to see what we could do. But everything is just Universal Rival Saga. Everything's just superhero. So I'm thinking, like, did no one do this with Peppy Gals? Like, you know, there's a mission, right? I guess it does have the most popular teams. So I kind of get it, right? Because they're not gonna. I get it. Because if everyone's using superhero, but then only like one person every day uses Peppy Gals only once, then you kind of understand. Because you're going to do this Peppy Gals mission, then you're just going to never do it again. I think I'll just start talking when stuff happens. Like, let's say, yeah, Khalifa, she gets hit right here. And I guess it is my fault that she's taking all those hits. Because she does have the high dodge chance, but when you add Gohan to the team, it takes away 8%. And so it's like, you know, you see Khalifa at best, but, you know, you take away one unit on the team and suddenly everything goes downhill, you know, everything goes haywire. This is a really good rotation, right? Because we got Gohan with no attacks, both Videls, so they have their dodge chance. I'm not sure if we die here. I think we... Do we? I don't think we do. Anyway, so yeah. Because we had the dodges, right? We didn't have to use a Ghost Usher right here because we already knew Gohan would be safe here. And, you know, she does pull through the dodges. And yeah, 21. It's like I didn't trust her in slot 1, even with the type advantage. So, you know, Chila it is, and then here come the supers, and I don't know what's wrong with her. It's like she dodges everything except the supers. Honestly, like I was like, am I doing something wrong? And then that was when I realized I was talking about the like I was talking to myself about the Gohan thing and how she loses the dodge chance because we took off one unit from the team. Nice support memory as well. First time actually seeing that because I normally skip support memories just because they're not voiced, right? So it's like, yeah, it's whatever. I do like him, but it's like when they don't voice him, it kind of just like takes away the appeal because you're just sitting there in silence. Oh yeah, here we go. So continuing the strategy of the Ghost Usher when Chila is not on rotation. This took so many attempts, and honestly, I don't know if she would have really changed anything, but Coquette being on, in my opinion, I feel like Coquette should have been the Dokkan. Oh, yeah, right here. So basically what happened there was I was actually out, so I didn't have data. I mean, I did have data, but it wasn't on. So what that means is that if you didn't know, what you can do is you can hop into a stage using data or Wi-Fi. But if you win or if you die, you have to connect back to the server. So yeah, that's why the thing was there. And look, I'm doing all this thinking, right? And I'm not sure if we die right here. Do we? No, we don't. Anyway. But yeah, my point is Coquette. I feel like she should have been the Dokkan Fest over Roshi. At least for this celebration. I guess they didn't really feel like they needed to do it just because they gave Universe 11 Jiren, who's really good. And, you know, he kind of destroys that Goku and Frieza mission because you only need 4 Universe 11 category units. So Coquette not having Dokkan Fest stats and stuff, it kind of doesn't really matter too much just because Jiren is so good. You're going to be running double Jiren, assuming you have him. But it's like, if you don't have enough units, then you're just not going to attempt it, you know. But like, yeah, the thing is that now we have this banner unit Coquette. Do you think we're ever going to get another one? Like, she doesn't really have the hype that like Jiren has, or like Topo. Dispo, Dokkan Fest, Dispo when? Anyway, but like, yeah, she doesn't really have the hype. So, not having her be the Dokkan Fest, I really feel like was a missed opportunity. Just because it's like, you know, they would have made probably no amount of money anyway, just because the same like Roshi, I don't know, like he deserves one, right? But when you have a leader that's not on the category, it really hurts. Because we could have run a friend Roshi, except no, we can't, because Videl leads Peppy Gals, and Roshi is not on Peppy Gals. Whereas if we had a Coquette friend, then would have had maybe an easier time. I don't know. I haven't really looked at her stats. I mean, what she does, right? But maybe she could have helped us instead of double Videl, because it's really like you're playing with RNG at that point, because both of them are going to be dodge or die, especially against his 18, who just really like destroys the Peppy Gals team, even 4 of them, and you know, it's horrible. Anyway, let's keep going. You know, we keep going. We didn't give up. Yeah, instant death. That's basically what this fight is with Peppy Gals, like instant death simulator. It's kind of like Fusion Zamasu, where it's like he just instantly kills you, right? And it's like, you know, I'm starting to get, you know, the truth. He was talking about how he likes the Fusion Zamasu fight because it's like he doesn't really give you a chance. He just instantly kills you, right? And I'll take that over like 30 minutes. Like, let's say you're doing the movie boss rush, you spend 23 minutes or 30 minutes in the fight, and then Broly one-shots Evolution Blue Vegeta. So it's like, yeah, you know, you get the momentum going, and then he just kills you. Oh, right here, I switched to Universe Survival Saga for a bit just to try things out, because I was thinking, right, so we only need 4 Peppy Girls, right? So I brought Tech UI, I brought AGL UI, I brought Caulifla, Kefla, Kale, and AGL, Caulifla, and Kale, the LR. There they are. And I decided to float off Kale just because she needs a Caulifla, so she won't be good if we float off these 2 right here. I think I'm going to slow down with the talking, just because there's not really too much I can really say about all of this. Well, right here we do dodge everything because that's his first turn. You know how it is, 100% chance. I think her lowering our stats is really what just makes this fight so annoying. Because, you know, Kale, Kefla, Caulifla, you know, they're stackers, right? Those 2 at the end, they're stackers. So when you have a fight that lowers your stats, it's like you're fighting against time. You know, you want those double supers. Right there we do die, so we switch back to the Peppy Gals team. I just wanted to test the water, see, could this work and stuff. And yeah, I think do we switch to the 18 one? The 18? No, I guess not. Yeah, instant death. I think, do we die again? No, I guess we survive. I don't even remember this, honestly. I did this yesterday and I just forgot about it, and now I'm just doing the voiceover just because, it's sped up footage, right? So I have to at least do something to make it a bit more interesting. I'll add music over it, so it's like, there you go. I was looking for other units to use, like I chose that cauliflower. I saw Sienna, I think it's a high chance to dodge when, well, it's like a high chance, so that's not really that great. Not what we wanted. You can see I really start taking my time with some of these turns now. Yeah, this took like an hour or over an hour and stuff like that. Very, very frustrating. And like instant death from Kevlar. Ooh, right here, this was good. So I was deciding on what to do here, and then we just die. It's like, that's how this fight goes. You spend so much time like deciding, oh, what's she gonna do here, and then we just die instantly because VIDEL fails to dodge. Like, so many VIDEL deaths. Like, can you keep count of these? I don't know. Like Khalifa as well. Like, put this on the board. How many VIDEL deaths can we get in one video? We're gonna have separate counters for VIDEL and a separate counter for Khalifa. I mean, I guess Khalifa is kind of like, that is completely on me. That she all the dodges that she failed just because we're running Gohan, just because the unit's super, right? But VIDEL, that's not in my control. That's just RNG that's failed us every single time. Anyway, we're reaching the end, and I do actually have like a live reaction type thing. So I think I'm gonna keep quiet for now, and then we're gonna actually just watch the rest of this together, because I do end up beating this with the other team. Anyway, I'll leave that to I don't know, yesterday's mark. Yeah. This was a nightmare to record. Honestly, I feel like worse than the Krillin and Gohan showcase. Like, I know I titled it a nightmare, but this 18, man, like, she destroyed me harder than a Vegeta in the Cell Saga. My God, like, this was like I wanted to do full Peppy Gals. I had to reset the rotation because the screen recorder cut off because it's so laggy and so like, and it's like, this is live, right? I don't even know if we win. I mean, I guess like all that sped up footage is like within the same day. It's probably like 1 hour's worth or more than that. I don't even know. But like, we got more stages coming as well. Like, this has to be one of the toughest ones. Like, we got more stages. We got Mai coming in. We got Boma. We got VIDEL, I think. So I think she does go down here. Let me close my door. Yeah, nice. So, brought in Tech UI Goku, and we managed to finally do that. So full Peppy Gals, like, it kind of doesn't work, just because the amount of RNG that goes into this, Like, even UI got hit. AGL UI, he got hit. So, like, he's taken 200 from a normal. Imagine VIDEL, instant death. Most of these runs were just instant death. Like, I'm telling you, this did not take 15 minutes. They're lying straight to my face. Anyway, there we go. Double Ghost Usher. We finally did it with our Peppy Gal. Can you imagine if they wanted a full Peppy Gals team? I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Anyway, like with all of our episodes, is this going to be another one of my movies? We have a title. This was very tiring. What do we have? Don't expect a thank you, bonehead. Was it worth it? This is our reward? This is it? Doesn't even do anything. You know, titles and legends, they give you stat buffs. These, they just... Thanks for watching.